class. Okay, so we are on lesson 62 and we're on lesson 63 and we're going to be dealing with osmosis and diffusion. So this was a hard one for me because it involves several days and I wanted to make a video that wasn't several days long. So here's what we did. Several eggs later, we've lost 4 eggs in this process. Here you can see I have floating in vinegar an egg that is presently losing its shell. So it takes about 12 hours for the egg shell to dissolve. During that process, there's a lot of bubbling as the calcium of the egg shell reacts with the vinegar that I have in the bowl. So let's begin again with my vinegar. We have eggs, just regular store-bought eggs. We have white vinegar. We have several bowls. It says 4. I ended up with 6 bowls and a measuring cup. We had food coloring, lots and lots of food coloring. This is our blue water, okay? It said that it needed to be very dark and a spoon for stirring and water, okay? So what we did first was we took our egg. This is a 12 hours ago egg. So here we have our 12 hours ago egg and you can see it floating in there. Let's see, there it is. See, its shell is coming off and you can kind of see through. I'm also going to be posting pictures to the email so that you can see a little bit more of during the process. After 12 hours, if I sit and rub this egg, I can get the shell to come the rest of the way off. At that point, what I did was I took my egg and I put it into my blue food coloring water, and it's very, very dark blue. This is blue food coloring water. That's all it is. It's water with a bunch of food coloring. After it soaked for 3 hours, I had a very, very dark blue egg. My egg really, it doesn't look much different now than it did then. So I'm going to show you, this is my egg presently. This is my egg. It's been sitting in the water now for over an hour. I'm going to pull it out for you so that you can see how dark blue this egg still is. And then we are going to crack the egg together and examine the egg white, which is not very white anymore. So this is my egg. This soaked in dark blue water for 3 hours. And then since then, it's been soaking in what was clear water, but my clear water now has a very nice blue tint. This was the water that it soaked in. And so this is where it was absorbing the blue color. And then this is where it was diffusing some of that blue color back out of the egg. And now what we're gonna do together is we're gonna take the one surviving egg. Like I said, it took 4 eggs to get here. We're gonna take our one surviving egg and we are going to poke the egg and see what color the egg white and the yolk are. So here we go. Oh, one more comment just as an aside. This is the color, the size of the original egg versus my blue egg. If you notice, my blue egg is slightly larger than the egg it started out as. So here, I'm going to very carefully hold both of them together. See? You see the difference? My blue egg has become larger than it started out. So we're going to take and we're going to very, very carefully pop the membrane. This is like the toughest egg membrane ever. This egg will not pop. It really won't pop. Oh, there it is. Gross. I've popped an egg membrane, and if you look, the membrane is that super, super dark blue color, but my egg whites are now pretty blue. Let me tip the camera so that you can see better. My egg yolk is still yellow, but it's kind of got a green tint, and my whites are pretty light blue. But about the same color, if you'll notice, the egg whites are now about the same color as my water, almost. So my egg whites are a little darker, but not a lot darker than the water that it's been sitting in for the last hour. Anyway, that is all. So you can use this video where the materials are eggs, bowls, water, vinegar, food coloring, and a spoon. Or you can use the previous video where we were dealing with the potatoes. And you can pick either one. You're going to write your lab report on one of the videos. I'm going to include my pictures, so remind your moms to let you see the pictures. And then we need a lab report due in 2 weeks. Just write up the rest of this like normal, younger and older. Oldest is still extra credit. And I will see you guys on Friday. Have a great week.